Webby pumpkin on the rise, streaming joy you can't disguise. Every game and every prize lights up smiles in our eyes. Playing hard and chatting loud.
I've never had egg before in my whole life. I love egg so much.
With each click and every shout,
you have to chew
every
it.
day the fun is found.
No, I don't.
Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming life can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free.
Yeah! Yeah, baby! Get over here again!
Late night streams and morning grinds keeps the laughter in our minds. Ton of fun, just feel the vibes. Every moment, pure delight. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming life can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free.
I did win it!
Pumpkin vibes so electrifying, keeps the spirits always flying. Every moment so inviting, Webby pumpkin never tiring.
Did we just do what I think we just did? Oh, don't you? No! Webby pumpkin! You're better than this, Webby. Ah! Buddy! Hello, friends. We're playing Zelda today. Hope you guys are doing so good. Hope you're doing so good. This music that we just transitioned to does not, I mean, it fits the Zelda vibe. Here, let's do this so at least you have something in the background so it looks like it. It fits the Zelda vibe. It does not fit the intro video vibe at all. Guys, I'm so sorry that I'm running a little bit late, but it's actually kind of exciting news as to why. I was reached out to by a local hospital that's getting ready to do their Christmas party for next month. And they need a photographer for everything, and so they considered me, and I was like, yeah, I may be interested, but they were like, cool, send us your portfolio, and I was like, oh gosh, I've let this thing expire, so I had to get logged in and refresh all of that so that I could send it over. So that's why I'm late, but glad that to have that done. Glad to have that done. Cool opportunity. It's a really cool opportunity. Hope you guys are doing so good. We're playing Zelda every Tuesday for the most part this month, except for the last Tuesday of the month, because I'm taking that Tuesday off to go do Thanksgiving-y type things. That's what I'm going to do. So, oh gosh, it tried to go away. There we go. Let me get audio and everything set right, because I had to turn down... There we go. I had to turn down that earlier for the intro games. Also, all ads should be done playing at this point. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into some Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I don't even remember what I was doing last here, if I could be honest. I have no idea what we were doing here. But I suppose we'll figure it out, right? Also, can I hold on before we really get started? Can I talk about how I found Mountain Dew Game Fuel in Target earlier today? I haven't seen Game Fuel. Hold on. I haven't seen Game Fuel since I was in high school. I want to know if it's going to be the same flavor. This is cherry citrus, a blast of cherry citrus flavor with other natural flavors. I don't know. I haven't had Game Fuel in forever, so about to try that. World of Warcraft and Xbox. Is World of Warcraft on Xbox? That's it. Oh, that's so nostalgic. I haven't had this flavor. Hey, Bananas Hannah. I haven't had this flavor profile literally since I was in high school. Back then, it was always on Halo and what you call it, Call of Duty cans. Now it's a World of Warcraft can. This is so good. Oh man, just woke up from a nap. Was it a good nap? I hope it was a good nap. All right. I legitimately don't remember what I was doing, and I don't... Oh. I've been on Xbox too long. Don't remember what I was supposed to do. Open adventure log. I'm supposed to go here. Okay, let's go. Hi there. Welcome to Steed's Village. We're all a bit scared of what's going on with Lord Jabba Jabba and the rift in his den. What's going on with Lord Jabba Jabba? Lord Jabba Jabba is a great spirit who lives in Jabbu waters. He's usually quite calm, but he's been on the rampage lately. I think it's all started when the rift appeared at his den. His den? That's the cave where Lord Jabba Jabba rests. If you want to see it, cross the bridge east of here. Then search up that way until you find an entrance that really stands out. East. Never eat this way. Supporting in the shadows. So Nami, thank you so much for the shadowy support. I did the same. I actually planned on chatting more in your stream yesterday, Tsunami. And I kid you not, I started lurking and was chatting, and then I got a phone call from a buddy that just got a PC given to him. And it's like an old Alienware, but it's his first ever gaming PC. He was really excited, and he wanted some tech support. I'm super excited for him, though. So excited for him. Honestly, I'm trying to gear him towards using it, like, because it's like got a 770 in it, but it's, for what it is, it's pretty good. I'm trying to gear him towards setting up, like, the ultimate emulation station, like, retro gaming, like, setup in his living room, because he doesn't have a monitor. He's really a console guy, and he wants, like, a tinkering project. So I'm gonna maybe try to help him get that tinkered up so that he can have like an emulation station kind of thing that he can boot up like with a controller in his living room and just have a good time. That's what I'm hoping for him. All right, so the bridge east of here. Oh, yeah, let's activate this. I think it's gonna be exciting. I don't see a bridge east of here. But these are the Jabul waters. I've done it now. What have you done there, business scrub? I really stepped in it this time. I don't have what I need to open shop. Oh, you a customer. While I'm grateful you dropped by, the smoothie shop isn't open yet. See, I ran out of bubble kelp because it doesn't matter why. I'm not sure what to do. It only grows in the sea, and seawater doesn't agree with me. Let me turn this background music down just a wee bit. Even though it's pretty calming, but even so. I don't suppose you've got 3 pieces of bubble kelp. I probably do. Why? Oh, I don't have bubble kelp. Uh-oh. All right, I need to get bubble kelp. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can get lucky. Hold on, because I haven't scanned amiibos yet. I might get some bubble kelp if I scan amiibos. All right, got warm peppers. No bubble kelp there. What amiibo would be most likely to give me bubble kelp? Do I have like an oceanic amiibo? Like a... Hold on. Let's see. There might be a very a bubble kelp heavy amiibo. Maybe like Mifa? Would Mifa do it? I've got a Mifa. Let's see. Okay, there's Mifa. Do I have anything else that might do it? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I have any. There's the Guardian. Yeah, I don't have anything else. So Mifa is my best chance of getting bubble kelp off of an amiibo. If my logic holds up. Doesn't mean that it's going to, but if my logic holds up, she would be the best chance, right? So let's try it. I got Mifa right here. Oh poop! I dropped Mifa. Fishy. I got hot peppers for Mifa. Alright, so Mifa was a flop. We're gonna do Zelda because I'm playing as Zelda. Let's scan Zelda next. River horses for Zelda. Interesting. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some, you lose some. That's fine. That's fine. In the water we go. We need bubble kelp. Let me get that bubble kelp. Also got my game fuel. Man, that's so good. That is so nostalgic to me. Where does one find the bubble kelp? Oh my gosh, I'm in Zora's freaking domain! Hylian, I'm impressed you were able to swim all the way out here. You have business in our village? If so, you'll find the entrance down there. I don't believe that I have business here yet. But glad to know Zora's domain is here. I need bubble kelp. Maybe I don't need bubble kelp yet. I don't know what the frick I need, if I'm being honest, chat. I don't know what I need. Oh, I see a crab. Me want bite. Oh, I see something else. Me want plant corn dog delight. Me want deep fried. Me think water Twinkie nice. What up, Pri? How are you, friend? I don't remember how to scan things anymore. Oh, I have to murder them first. That's right. I must do the murder. The murder must be done. Oh gosh, I don't remember how to murder. Okay, time to go. Learn is that one. Target, spin. How do I do it? Bind echo is Y. Let's do it. For the murder. Go get him, little fishies. Alright, honestly, same. Though I don't know what I'm doing like 99% of the time. Legitimately, this is my life. Oh, it's so strong, a little bloke. Let's get you up here, where I can really face you. Oh, wow. You were here all along. And maybe the moral of this story is it's not about getting the crab. It's about finding the friend that you made along the way. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Thank you for the alert, Pri. I got crabs! Now we're talking. Pinchies! Got me a little pinchies! I need mobility, bro. Need to get that boing. That boing. Oh, here's the bridge. Here's the bridge. That was the bridge he was talking about. We've done it! We've accidentally gone exactly where we're supposed to go! Look at God. Look at us going exactly where we're supposed to go, completely and utterly accidentally. How am I to climb this? I have no way. I do not know. I know not of which I've come. I can do it. Let's go talk to somebody. Me want bite. Ah, you've come to visit Crossflows Plaza. Actually, no, I haven't. Crossflows Plaza is where all the Zora and Lord Jabba Jabba come to be together. The Sea Zora and River Zora join here to play music for Lord Jabba Jabba. There are different Zora? That's how they ask him to keep watching over these waters. But lately, Lord Jabba Jabba is on the rampage, and the Zora chiefs are squabbling in the worst way. It's all gone wrong since the giant rift appeared in Lord Jabba Jabba's den up north. I didn't know that there were multiple types of Zora. I'm learning so much right now, chat. Alright, we must go north. To Alaska. What is this? I have a sneaky suspicion I'm gonna need water enemies. And I want them to be the crabs. What is it? Not last used. I guess it would be at the end of last used. There we go. Perhaps they will do well. Oh gosh, leave me alone, fishy. Alright, they sink to the bottom. That's not that opportune. Okay. Let's try you. Oh no! Dive, Webby, dive! Alright, they cannot exist under the water. I'm not doing all that hot right now. Maybe they don't even have to die. Maybe I can just chill underneath. Could you guys just lay off of me? Thank you. Much obliged. Jabul waters. Alright, so this is the river and that's the sea. Over the ocean and through the sea is where I must go, cause I'm Webby. This game fuel is good. It is exactly how I remember it. Let's investigate. All right. I have made my way into the Banana King's lair. Yo, that nap probably even wasn't 2 hours long, and it kind of feels like one of those, what year is it naps? Those are the best, right? That's way better than the ones where you slept and then you don't even feel like you slept. So you're like, oh, wow, now not only am I not rested, I also wasted time. Those are the worst. I hate those. You guys like that your pumpkins and pie and pilgrims and turkeys at the bottom of the screen? And you can scroll down if you're watching on Twitch. You can scroll down and change it. You can also use exclamation point set avatar to pumpkin, turkey, pilgrim, or pie. Those are your options. I'm a purple turkey, the best kind of turkey. What are you guys? Who is this? What are you? I bet you came here because you're worried about Lord Jabba Jabba, huh? I know we are. He's been running wild all over the place since the rift spread in his den. What is he doing? Yeah, I've got to get here fast. We can see what's going on with him. What are these things, huh? You want to get to his den? Yeah, I do actually. To open the door to the chief, the river. To open the door, the chiefs of the River Clan and the Sea Clan must play music here together. Oh, crap. I hit the wrong button. I gotta remember that I'm on a Switch and not on an Xbox. River Clan. We're in the River Clan, you know, us being River Zora and all. River Zora are funky little swamp creatures. Whoa, what up, Harry? Nice to catch your stream again, Web. It's nice to have you here. Dude, Mountain Dew Game Fuel is back. And it's exactly the way I remembered it. It's so good. I love that stuff. We're in River Clan, you know, us being River Zora and all. Our village is north of here. Hey, you would visit us. Hey, you should visit us upriver sometime. Anything else you want to know about the river? Sea folk. The Sea Clan are all Sea Zora. As you might have guessed, they're Zora who live in the sea. Their village is south of here on an island with a huge fish tail sticking straight up. I guess we'll go there first. Anything else you want to know about the river and sea? Nope. Alright, the real question is, I've obviously got to learn echoes of them to bring them here. Alright, let's go to the Sea Zora first. Man, it is so good. They haven't made it in forever. I remember it around Halo 4. When Halo 4 came out, when I was in high school, they had this stuff in bottles, and it was so good. And so I bought a case of it today when I saw it. I was just walking through Target, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I looked at my wife, and I was like, can I get this? And she was like, put it in the basket. And so I did, and I'd let it chill, and I just cracked it open for stream. And it is exactly the way I remember it. It's like a citrus cherry soda. It's so good, man. Oh, it is so good and exactly what I remember. You need to like artificial cherry and citrus, though, to like it. Oh, I want one of you. All right, I need to get my other bird. Where's my bird brain at? I want that one. We'll use the moth. Moth is fine. Can it... What's the deal here? Can the moth... What? You have wings, moth! Come on, now. Alright, new plan, new plan. Blackbird. Oh my gosh, literally knocked the rupees out of that man. Alright, let's learn the other bird. It takes 2 as well. A patient hunter of the air, this monster can suddenly dive even into the water to catch its prey. Alright, that's going to be useful. Of course, looks like that guy did too. Oh no, 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 I'm losing the rupee. That's fine. Onward to the Zora. Why'd I do this? I have a fast travel there. It's whatever. It's all good. Welcome to Sea Zora Village, our underwater paradise, new to the Jabal Waters area. We're the Sea Zora, the Zora that make our home out here in the waves. I'm very intrigued by the others. Chief Kashara and the River Zora chief are having a big tiff. It's been going on forever. The longer they squabble, the harder it'll be for them to wake up. All right, I bet those are the two that I'm going to need to do. What does that do? Blue potion, drink to recover energy. No, I'm just gonna browse. Sorry about it, buddy. All Zora everywhere love music, and so does the great spirit, Lord Jabu Jabu. That's why we of the River Clan get together to offer our music to Lord Jabu Jabu. But right now, he's behaving so wildly that it'd be difficult to stage a performance for him. Well, you know what? It sounds like you're a quitter, is what it sounds like. Never going to be able to get him out of his stupor with that kind of attitude. Lord Jabu Jabu has always graced the sea with his blessings. We take excellent care of the sea, but why would he go wild now? Guess what? My friend went off on to play adventure. Why'd I stay here? I want to play too. Alright, we're going in. Is this the chief? Ragma! This is a grave situation. First, that rift. Now Lord Jabu Jabu going wild. Hey, Spaghetti! Lord Jabu Jabu is the spirit of all Zora, but it fell to us to claim him. Did you know there are two different types of Zora, Spaghetti? Because I didn't. Just learned that. This crisis is without equal, and now it's time that I, Kashara, of the Sea Zoras, resolve it. Yeah, I just need to make a copy of you. Chief, what inspiring words. Please tell me how you plan to do it. Lord Jabu Jabu loves our sea music, so I need to only to get him to listen to us perform. And then Drad, that tuneless buffoon, will have to applaud my performance. I take it that you haven't resolved your latest quarrel with the other chief yet. And why would I? This quarrel is one for the ages. I will never speak to him again. He insulted my music. I will not tolerate his presence. It's like he lives to provoke me. Oh, we'd be fine if he agreed that I was more talented. Spaghetti, are you a Mountain Dew fan? Because Mountain Dew Game Fuel is back. Like, the one from, like, when Halo 4 came out, the, like, citrusy, cherry-ish one, it's back for World of Warcraft right now, and it's so good. Should I get into World of Warcraft? Is that something I should get into? I've never played it, and it looks insanely big. Like, it's kind of daunting to get in as a new player, it seems. It's like he lives to provoke me. I like the flavors, but not normal. But sadly, we barely get the cool flavors here anymore. I hope you get this one. This is like a citrus cherry. It was my favorite as a kid, and it's been gone for forever. I was so excited whenever I went, I was just walking down the aisles of Target. We had to pick up a couple things, and I saw the case, and I was like, I looked at my wife, and I was like, can I buy this? And she was like, yeah, put it in the basket. And I'm so glad. It's so good. Gosh, it's good. My vote is no for World of Warcraft. Okay, got it. I don't think I would like the type of game that it is, like the genre of game. I like fantasy. I think I'd like that, or actually would really enjoy the whole fantasy aspect of it. The thing is, I've never really gotten into like D&D or anything like that, and it's not because I just am totally adverse to it. I've just never had a good experience, so I might end up really, really liking it. And I feel like there's that element in, or there's an element like that in games like Baldur's Gate and World of Warcraft and League of Legends. And I just don't know, man. I don't know if I'd want to do that because I'm also so busy. It might just frustrate myself by not having enough time to play it. I don't know, man. I tried Final Fantasy Online, had 63 hours in it, but just spent the whole time asking myself when the fun would start. Oh, yeah. I've got a new rule. And it's the whole idea of like cost sunk. If it's a book, I'm actually 50 pages. If I'm 50 pages into a book, or if it's an audiobook, if I'm an hour into a book and I'm still not interested, I don't finish it. I'm done. If I'm right at 2 hours into a video game and I'm not liking it at all, I'm done with it. What was it? If it's a movie, if I'm 30 minutes into a movie and it's no good, I'm done. If I'm like 4 or 5 episodes into a series, I'm done, you know? Did you give up on Zelda? I didn't give up. I just was playing other things, and it wasn't that much fun to me. So I'm giving it a second chance now that I have less on my plate. So we're going to see. I've also been trying to play... I'm doing terrible with making YouTube content because of this, but I've been trying to just play some things for fun in the background again. I played a game that my mom found in my old stuff at our house for the PlayStation 1 called Beyblade. Played that I did this cool thing where I bought a CD DVD like drive for my computer, and I went through all of my PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, and I backed them all up. And so then I played it through DuckStation at like 4 times resolution, which is 720p for PS1, and it like breathed so much. It breathed so much new life into the game, to the point that I'm about to try playing this game called Croc. That's about to get a remaster because I love a good 3D platformer. A lot of people love Croc, so I'm excited about trying it for the first time. Never mind all that. We have to leave immediately, Rogma. Oh, greetings, Hylian. I am on my way out. Your busyness will need to wait. I've also found that I think I like playing, oddly enough, I think I like playing this game on a monitor more than I like playing it handheld, which is really is kind of bizarre. You would think differently, you know? I'm sorry to say that until she's resolved our problems, she won't have time to help. If our great crisis wasn't bad enough, our chief is quarreling with the Rivers or a chief. They often have their little quarrels, but always make up quickly. Not this time. What's the saying? A squabble a day keeps a friendship in play. Such nonsense. Well, stranger, I shouldn't burden you with our troubles. Rogma, please, you must be off. Crossflows Plaza. Yes, at once. Alright, well, at least I know where that is. Did you get this game or even try it, Spaghetti? That worked very well. Actually, I think there's a fast travel point at Crossroads Plaza. There is. Oh, there was one even better, like right next to my objective. Oopsie. Yeah, there's one even better. Alright. Old girl should be in here. What did I ask if you gave it with Zelda and you're playing it? Yeah, you did. But this is my first time playing it since September because I was playing all the Halloween stuff. I really do only look at webcam, don't I? Apparently. I appreciate the consideration and the attentiveness that you give, though. This is where the objective was. I've got to get north to the other guy then. Sword job is damn, but we can't go back there right now. The open door to choose. C-Clan's supposed to be here. Hey, Angie! What's up, girl? Hope you're doing so good. Glad that you're here. Angie, were you able... I don't know if you're interested in it, but if you guys live in the U.S., today was an election day. I'm not going to ask you like who you voted for or anything like that, or get super political with you, but I'm curious of the people who are here who got out and voted or was able to get out and vote. That definitely looks like that changed. Maybe I look quest-wise. The Den's door won't open unless the Riverzora and the Caesora chiefs play there together. Unfortunately, the Caesora chief Kishara had no time to hear your request and headed to Crossflows Plaza. I thought that's where I was at. It's not where I was at. This is Crossroads Plaza. This is it. I voted early. Yes, let's go. I did absentee on Saturday. I've never voted early. I don't even know kind of how to do that. There she is. How go the preparations for our musical performance, Rogma? Not quite ready yet, Chief. Performing here is a superb idea. Why? But are you sure we shouldn't invite the River Clan? We've always played here with them, both clans in unison. Forget that nonsense. I can finally show Drad which of us is truly marvelous. Now let's discuss what music to perform. They're not going to pay attention to us, are they? Maybe we should go to the other chief and ask for help. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's do it. So I've got to get north, so we're going to warp here again. Yeah, so I don't know the process of doing it earlier by absentee. Man, that's good. Love it. I waited in line for like an hour and 20 minutes for early voting, busiest in local history. Wow, that much of a wait for early voting. That's interesting. I got there at the time that they opened, like a little bit before 7, and I had to wait about 30 minutes to like traditionally vote today. These things drop rupees like crazy. It's actually really wild. Hey, Ben, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you. I saw that it looks like you went as Darth Vader for Halloween again this year. Hope that was a good time. Oh, a dragonfly over here. I need that. I guess I've already... There we go. Let's say, do I have it already? We're having a hotly contested mayoral race. Really? We didn't have anything too crazy locally here. I mean, we had a couple Supreme Court justice, one, and then obviously we had Senate and House of Representatives for my district. Need Fly Echo. Let's check this guy out. He's too highly intelligent with his large insight master of finding the perfect moment to attack. Well, let's go last learned and try these guys. You know, I'm inclined to think that the bird might be better. Huh. Tons of rupees, though. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the bird. Yes, when I was trick-or-treating, the costume got very hot and I started sweating. I'm sure you did. It's all black and literally you're covered head to toe. So I'm not surprised by that in the slightest, bud. I think that's how it was. First time, I can't really remember now. Oh, I see what must be done. Oh, wait, I've done Absentee twice. Both times were different. Both times I had to go to the courthouse rather than my polling place. First time, I believe I had to go fill out paper ballot. This time I was given a sheet. There we go. 1 second. Really? Didn't quite get it. This time I was given a sheet to stick in the machine, and it printed my choices on the sheet when I was on. That's how mine went today. I knew that my state was wanting to do primarily paper. I'd done machines last year, and that's exactly what happened this time. I had a machine that I stuck basically a Scantron into, and it printed everything on the Scantron, and then I walked over to a printer, and it scanned that in and kept it. It was very different from any way that I voted before, but I don't hate it. Don't hate it. I kind of like this route. Oh, I see. I see. Let me on the box. Oh my word. Ha! Got it anyway. Mom was like, "You said Webby." Interesting. Yeah, most of the other times I voted have been directly on the machine. Every time I've ever voted has been directly on a machine. I know that there was a fair bit of dissatisfaction with that. So, yeah, I'm not that surprised, honestly, that it isn't the case. Alright, R, follow. There we go. Not you. You. There we go. Oh, is this just a little mini dungeon? I mean, I'll take the rupees, but, I mean, 100 rupees, you can't complain about that, right? Guys, I got my Christmas pants on. You want to see them? Hold on. I actually have 2 pair, but you won't be able to see the other pair. Of course, I'm not wearing the other pair right now anyway, but the other pair are Grinch. Even though it's not Thanksgiving yet, I know. The other ones are Grinch, so they're green, so they won't appear. But these are my new Stitch ones. They're so cool. Hold on. They're bam! Look at that. Merry Christmas. He's got a scrump. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. They're super comfortable. That's my favorite thing. They're like full-on like fleece material, and they're so comfortable. I have a pair of Halloween ones that are not quite this comfortable. I went up a size with these because they're like, I kind of want sleep pants like this. Well, I've never had sleep pants, one, other than my Halloween ones I got. I've had like sweatpants. So I wasn't really sure I even liked them, but the baggier and like softer they are, oh man, the better. The better. I have Nightmare Before Christmas ones. That's awesome. They are super cozy. I'm a big fan. The Grinch ones are my favorite. Kind of surprisingly, but these are still pretty good. Alright, so looks like there's something over here. Yeah, there's a whole bridge. We're good. All we have to do, really, friends, is follow the map, if I would just do that. And there's some River Zora. But yes, I'd say they're quite cozy. Welcome to the River Zora Village, where friendly hellos and good times flow. At least, normally. Lord Jabba Jabba's gone berserk. Now we're all just scared. Alright, let's go see. I think this is the store. We got that thing. What is this? What is this? Zora slippers. Flippers that resemble Zora fins. You can swim faster while wearing them. They're 350 buckaroonies. I'll buy them. That's some big old buckaroonies. That's a lot of bones for those toesies, but I'm doing it. Take those slippers off and put on those big old boys. I don't even see a difference. I better see them in the water. I don't see them in the water. Jabul Waters has been full of trouble lately. I like to eat my favorite foods at times like this. Gotta keep up the spirits. Alright, I need the chief. Where are you, chief? I need the chief. My feet don't look any different, but I am swimming fast. So I'll give credit there. I'm a booking it. Where's the chief? I see. There's more to these waters. You look big. My friends can all swim, but I can't do it. I really want to practice, but the water is kind of scary. Just get out there, nerd. A really big rift opened up recently in Lord Jabba Jabba's den. The den is in a cave down the river. It's some sort of bold designs in and out. I get worried about all the strange stuff lately, like Lord Jabba Jabba being out of control. Oh, look at that. I appreciate that they put a muffle on stuff that happens underwater. That's good game design. And I like good game design. Where are you, Chief? Boy, why can't I find you? There's something to this. Oh, you want to be great? Gotta hydrate with that game fuel. It's very good. Haven't had it since I was a kid, man. I'm so happy that it's basically the same formula still. Look at that. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Secret tunnel. Who are you? Everywhere, just come water. Wait, when? Oh, and I just go to stroll again. What? Where are you, cheap boy? Why can't I find you? I need something to cut the grass. There it is. There's my little lawnmower. One rupee. Out of all that, 1 rupee. Whatever. You ever play Valheim? I have not played Valheim. My buddy Yenza plays it. And I watched her stream some of it, but I've never played it myself. Meowdy partner. Hello, partner. Hello, friend. How are you? Hope you're doing so good. You're insane. Would you recommend Valheim over games like I really am not that familiar with Valheim. It reminded me a little bit of Ark, but any kind of like survival crafting game, it kind of reminds me of that. I beat the second boss today for stream. It's been fun, but not sure if it's my favorite. Am I comparing it to the correct kind of thing? Like, is it more of like a survival crafter, or should I be comparing it to something different? Our people are scared, boss. That huge rift opened Lord Jabba Jabba on the rampage. Fear not, I have a plan. When have I, the great Vrad, ever let you down? First, I'll get Lord Jabba Jabba nice and relaxed again. Good thinking, boss, but how will you do that? With the music, of course. River music. That'll stop his rampage. We're just that good. Then that no-talent Kashara will finally bow down to my superior skills, huh? Hold on, boss. Why are you still squabbling with C. Sora Chief? You two usually make up right away. It's really dragging on this time. Squabbling is a big deal. She mocked my music. I'll never make up with her. But I'm not going to just sit around. I've got real problems to deal with. I beat this thing. Do you do Lego Fortnite? I feel like that's the best comparison to the type of game it is. I have played a little Lego Fortnite, but I wasn't that big of a fan. But if it's like Lego Fortnite, that reminds me a lot of Ark or like Pal World. I've thought about going back to Pal World and giving it another shake. Especially with all the stuff going on between them and Nintendo. I need to look at an update on that. I'm sure that they're not actually in court yet, but who are you, huh? It doesn't matter. It's got to wait. All right. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Did you need our chief or something? Sorry, Drad is busy. The boss has a lot going on right now. Doesn't help that he's having the worst squabble ever with Sea Chief Zora. Their fights are usually small, then just fizzle out. This time it's blown up completely. They used to get along so well, too. Yeah, this fight's gotten really bad. I thought PAL was nixed. Nope, not yet. Pretty sure it's not anyway. As a matter of fact, it's coming to PS5. I mean, they are being sued, but the case, as far as I'm aware, hasn't even started yet. My issue with crafting, I feel like I'd rather just play Minecraft. See, yes. I have this issue with crafting where, like, I just, truthfully, I work and make things. Well, I am a maker, but, like, I work and have to grind at things, if you will, to an extent in my day job. It's just not what I want to do in the game, usually. Let's hold up. What we got to do? Other than, like, grinding skill. That's different. If you're getting good at a game, that's different, you know, like, than literally having to sit there holding the A button while you craft boots. That's not a skill thing that you're trying to improve upon. So it's not very rewarding to me. Sorry, the boss call. See ya. They went off to Crossflows Plaza too. Then I guess it's time we join the two chiefs there as well. That'll work if they're both already there. Honestly, they're just kind of making my life easier, right? But yeah, I'm really trying to find my rhythm again to love gaming again and to really enjoy it. Of course, as a kid, and a young teen, I was never like the biggest gamer anyway. I'm much more of a gamer now than I've ever been. How dare you! You shouldn't have come here. I'll take care of Lord Jabba Jabba myself. Get lost. My thoughts precisely. Off with you. Grumble, grumble. Oh, I need to change those. I forgot about it, Angie. I've got Christmas ones that I can put out soon. Should I switch to the Christmas ones already? What do you think? Yes! Alright, help me remember at the end of stream. I'll try to get the Christmas ones out by Thursday. Hey, well, actually, I don't think I'm streaming this Thursday. I need to double check. I think this Thursday is my sister-in-law's senior night at school, so I'm pretty sure I won't be streaming this Thursday. I need to double check the calendar, though. But I think this Thursday I won't be streaming. But I will be streaming Sunday for the 1K event. We're going to celebrate hitting 1,000 followers and getting a Fortnite creator code. So I'd love for everybody that can to be there. There's going to be some giveaways. We're all going to play together. Ultimately, we're going to have a fun time and just celebrate this accomplishment that literally could not have happened without you guys. So I really appreciate it. Hey, Kashara, you can stuff your plan. Thank you for the fireworks there, Angie. We of the Sea Zora will bring calm to Lord Jabba Jabba. Our music can quiet his rage. Ridiculous. We'll do it to not you. Yikes, they're at it again. It was only a matter of time before these two exploded, but not here, not now. The way you play, you just enrage him more with your crude honking, so we'll play. Insults, always insults, says more about your music than mine. But sure, let's do this. Your playing is weak, it's puny, it won't have any effect. What? Now you've done it. There are some things that you can't take back, you know? I wish I could just make a copy of them real quick. It's time we settle this. One last performance to see who's playing is superior. No problem. On the count of 3, we both play. The best player wins. What? Performed together in this state? My chief, with all due respect, you can't hope to put on a great performance this way. It's no use. There's no stopping them when they get like this. I'm just very intrigued by the fact that there are 2 types of Zora in this game. Okay. Honking and harping. That was terrible. They didn't play in time with each other, not at all. Uh-oh, we've upset the chief. It's a giant fish. Lord Jabu Jabu! You came when you heard my performance, didn't you? How did you like it? Ah, there's no question. My playing was what brought him here. I don't think he liked it. Shut up already. Yep, I knew it. He did not like it. Time to solve this issue and make them become friends again, huh? You're insane. The songbird of this generation, if you ask me. I mean, quite honestly, you're correct. But boss, watch out. Chief Kashar, get back. Oh no! He's going to sacrifice himself! What the heck is wrong with this guy? We've got to save them. How can this be? Gulp down the both of them. There's no time to delay. I'll go in pursuit of Lord Jabba Jabba and rescue Ragma. No fair. No head starts. Our friends are in danger. Forget this talk of head starts. Me first. Are you serious? Really? Hey, you cheater. Well, I bought the little feet, so I can go too. This is getting out of control. We still haven't been able to ask them what we need from them. They've got to open that door in the den for us, but that'll never happen at this rate. Heyo, it's Jordan. What up, Jordan? What a mess. Lord Jabba Jabba went upriver. Do you think he's heading toward your village? I bet you're right. Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, time to go. Oh, okay, let's go to the village. That's me. What up? You're insane. The Jordan River. No worries, friend. Wow, I got here just in the nick of time. Was that the River Zora, Chief? It came from over there. Came from over where? Came from over where? I see nothing.
Yeah.
Dress voice too. Where in the world is going on? Where did it come from? He literally didn't point. Astrobot, Spaghetti. Well, I don't know. Let me tell you what I enjoyed the most. I thought one of the more innovative, the most like character and love and care I saw in a game this year. I mean, I need to look at a list of every game that came out just to make for sure. But I think it was Astrobot, the one I loved the most. Now, do I think Astrobot will get it? I don't know. I think that Blackmouth Wukong is a big contender for the actual winner. But we'll just have to see. I don't think it will win, but my personal is Dragon Ball. It might. A lot of people are loving it. I just don't know if it's like a mainstream enough type of game. Similar to Astro, I don't think there's enough people that love that type of game to vote for it, or to get enough votes to really pay off. But Dragon Ball looks great. If you like 3D platformers, though, check out old Astrobot. I don't think it will win, but I already read that. It's all right. I'm here to help. We'll find your father and the chief. Something awful's happened here. The Hylian, hello again. When's your next president announced? So normally we know by like late tonight to early Wednesday, but there is rumor that it could take a while to get total voting because a lot of us did paper this year. A lot of states did paper. So I'm not really sure. Let's look real quick. Let me just search real quick. Because there's a point, since we do it electoral college, there's a point with which once someone has enough electoral votes, we know who the winner is even before everything is voted. So let's see, but technically voting, so for example, voting in my state isn't even done. We still have about 40 minutes until the polls close in my state, and I'm on the East Coast, or closer to the East Coast. So voting just closed on the East Coast. We've got an hour now, so voting's not done yet. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like we're still voting. Yeah, it looks like all we know so far, because like I said, most states are still counting, or are still voting, or are still counting. But right now, it looks like Kamala Harris has won Vermont, and then Donald Trump has won Indiana and Kentucky, which means that currently you need 270 electoral college votes to win. Currently, Harris has 3, Trump has 19. It looks like, of course, this is still reporting right now. 1%, only 1% is reporting, but it looks like Georgia is currently leading red, which is wild because Georgia can go either way. It could be red or blue. And Florida is currently 51.3% of the vote has been cast towards Donald Trump in Florida. And so if Trump, whoever wins Florida gets 30 electorals, whoever wins Georgia gets 16. So, but yeah, we've only got 3 states who know their results thus far, and Florida and Georgia are getting there. Currently, the Republican candidate is leading. South Carolina, we should get those pretty soon. I'll keep this up so I can keep everybody like in the know if you guys are interested. Cat should be happy now. Good deal. North Carolina, we should have results around 6:30 my time. So 7:30 p.m. we should have North Carolina. Almost everything on the East Coast we should know tentatively in about 30 minutes. We should know most of the East Coast. The rest of the country is still voting. We won't know, like, for example, California, we won't know California until 11 o'clock Eastern. Like, 11 p.m. Eastern is when we can expect to have, like, California, Oregon, Washington, maybe even Arizona. Now, Arizona should be an hour before that. That's when we should know what they're going to look like. So, that's time zones for you, man. Who's red, who's blue? Okay, traditionally, the Republican Party is red, and the Democratic Party is blue. Spaghetti, very scary few hours, huh? It's always tense in the last 5, you know? Last 5 hours. Because, like, you've got counting that goes on for an hour because it just closed, and then there's 4 time zones that we're in. And that's not even considering, other states. So, like, we'll know California around 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. tomorrow. We'll know California around 11. We'll know Hawaii at midnight Eastern. We'll know Alaska at 1 a.m. Eastern because of time zone. So, like, Alaska and Hawaii are still voting. You know, they're going to be voting until tomorrow, my time. If Canada has one, I'm telling you, it'll be a clean sweep for conservative. When and how does the election for Prime Minister work in Canada, Spaghetti? Could you? I know that's asking a lot of you in a chat setting, but could you help me understand how that works? All right, we'll keep rocking with some Zelda while we watch the election. Chief Drat and I followed behind Lord Jabba Jabba as the rampage through here. Lord Jabba Jabba wasn't himself. He struck my poor papa. Hoo-hoo. Fell into the rift. That's when Chief Drat and I got here, only to see the rift suddenly grow. Drat saved his child from being caught up, but then was swallowed up himself. Can't say where Lord Jabba Jabba's gone, but Drat, oh, it's all too terrible. Well, let me go in there. I'll save him. Yeah, I should say that typically Republicans are conservative, Democrats are liberal in the U.S., and so that's, yeah, conservative is red. Ad jail. I'm sorry, you're insane. You guys hang with me through the ad jail. I'll be here. I can create an entrance here. Stand back, Zelda. Oh, that's just the presidential election. I should look at the Senate as well. It looks like now 50 is for majority. It looks like right now in the Senate, we have 29 Democrats and 39 Republicans. 50 is the majority. Vermont voted Bernie Sanders. So it's pretty much all Bernie, it looks like. It looks like Indiana is done. You know, that's Jim Banks. Florida is leaning towards Rick Scott. And a lot of states don't have a Senate race. For the House, we're looking at 5 for the GOP and then 3 for the Democrats. For governor, we're looking at 20 Democrat, 20 GOP. So yeah, there's a lot on the ballot this year, man. They can be called if the overall government does not have confidence, but our next one is October 2025. The people really wanted them to call an early election, but the other non-liberal parties get more laws passed under liberal ruling in agreement that they won't side for an early vote. What is a term, like, for the prime minister? Because the fact that your guy's been there 9 years is wild to me, when 8 is the maximum that we allow. Except under, well, no, that's not even true. Because, like, for example, if we have a vice president that serves for 2 years of a presidency, then they can ultimately only still serve 1 more term. So they would end up serving 6 years instead of 8 years. Oh, you're good, Spaghetti. Let me know when ads are over, friends. I can sense my friends here. They're trapped. They're trapped in 5 areas, to be exact. If we rescue them all, we can fix this rift. All right, we gotta save these friends. Back from jail. Welcome back from jail, everybody. Hello. I'm so glad that you broke free. Spaghetti, now that you're back from ad jail, by the way, I was just asking how long are terms? for prime minister? Like, how does that work? Because it blows my mind that your guy is in his 9th year. Like, that blows my mind because 8 is the maximum that we allow for a presidential candidate here, and with almost no exception. Now, we've had presidents who've served longer than that in the history of the U.S., but for the most part, 8 is it. So, like, that's just wild to me. Like, I hope that's what I was supposed to do. Guys, if you don't know, Spietti is speaking on behalf of Canada for us right now, so that Webby can so that Webby can understand a bit better. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. As long as we surface this way, we'll be fine. Until he's voted out or steps down. So they could potentially... Wait. But you said there's an election in October. So, like, so he can go for... There's no term limit, is what you're telling me. So he can run as many times as he wants, but how long is he in office before the next election happens? Like, is he in for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, for 5 years? Is it, like, how long is he in until you get a chance to vote again, outside of calling for an early election? I hope it makes sense what I'm saying. Uh-oh, I think I found one of them. He won the election 3 times, but this is his first time we've had a conservative leader that's not an old man and people care about. He has won the election 3 times, so he's in his 9th year. October will be the end. So... does that mean if he's won 3, is it 3-year terms? 3, 6, 9? So you have an election every 3. Are supposed to be called every 4 years, but it's not a fixed schedule like America. But should be the 3rd week of October. Okay, every 4 years, 3rd week of October. So we have weird rules like that too, like where it's 3rd week of October. We have a rule that is where we always vote on Tuesday. Interesting. Yeah, I called an early election because the Liberals wanted more seats, knowing the PC party was weak at that time. Hey, could you inform me what the abbreviation stands for? So PC. I know that is like the more liberal party, right? If I remember right, but I don't know what it stands for. So I understand they're conservative. Is it politically conservative? Is that what it stands for? It's just politically conservative? Interesting. I need kind of like a bomb. That's kind of what I need. I think this guy's just going to drown. Yep, okay. I need a bomb of some sort. Maybe this will work. No, it's floating slow. Progressive conservative, got it. I don't understand how to get around that. But I've got to. Alright, we got some more stuff coming in. South Carolina is currently leading 60% for the GOP. GOP is Republican / conservative. It stands for Grand Old Party. So GOP is leading 60% of the vote in South Carolina. GOP is leading 58.5% of the vote, which is very tight in Virginia. Looks like GOP is also leading in New Hampshire. Why did I walk back out of here? Liberal is LIB. Got it. See, we abbreviate like that too. DEM is Democrat. GOP is Republican, but it stands for Grand Old Party. We also have NDP, but they get very, very, very little provinces. What does NDP stand for? Poop, quit walking up. I'm trying to... Quit that. I'm trying to shoot the thingy to control the block. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, well, you know, almost. I need something that shoots. Let's try this little windy dude. He's been good before. Oh, gosh darn it. Stop doing that, Zelda. New Democratic Party. Which way do they lean? Like, politically. Are they not like Democratic here is primarily liberal? How do they line up there? Dude, I have no idea how I'm supposed to get past this thing. Huh. Yeah, but now, in between that, where does the NDP stand? Like, how do they compare, is what I'm asking. Because I get yours. You're liberal and you're conservatives. They're like, oh, I see, never mind. You answered it. Never mind. They're like, for everyone should get a fixed wage. Oh, so like Bernie Sanders for us. That's like Bernie. Okay. Oh, gosh, I'm going to die. Why didn't none of y'all tell me I had to breathe? I don't know how to break this. The only thing I know to try is this. That didn't work. Alright, let's walk around. Maybe there's something more to it that I'm not seeing. Oh, poop nuggets. Tell you what, if I do this here, boom, shaka-laka boom. What's that? Look at that. Now we're getting somewhere, boys and girls. I didn't even know it could download in the background. There he is. Yeah, we got to save him. If I had to compare it, I press Y and use your water bomb. I think that's a water bomb at least. No, Y is this guy. Oh, wait. Y is how I do these things. You mean when I was in Link form? Y is my sword, and X is my arrow. Bombfish? It is a bombfish. I just don't know how to use him. Oh, shut up. He blew up. Alright, you're on to something, Spaghetti. Why didn't he blow up underwater? We'll figure this out. But you are definitely on to something there, buddy. Oh, poop. I sure needed to be over there. Oh, gosh. That'll work. Oh, I have grilled fish. Forgot I had that. Leave my trampoline alone, you jerk. Just my guess. Oh, I never played this. Well, you're smarter than me, so... No, I don't want to be Link. Quit it. I want to be Bombfish Boy. Alright. Okay, but look at that. It is no explodey. No go boom. Oh, and all of a sudden now it go boom. What is the secret sauce here? I don't understand why it sometimes explodes and sometimes it doesn't. What the heck, man? He won't let me. It won't let me place him. Do you have to run it into something? Is that how it works? You got to kind of run it in? Gosh, freaking darn it. If you don't stop walking up that whole ladder, Zelda. It did break. Bet I got to do it again. All right, maybe the secret is you have to kind of get the bomb to hit something. Like I just threw it into that wall. Maybe that's the secret sauce. I don't know, man. See, what's the deal? He no go boom. Maybe you just need to do it in tandem. Oh, nope, because he's a 4-fish, so I can't do that. I wouldn't mind having this guy going, though. Oh, my goodness gracious. Leave Brittany alone. He's an underwater boy. Get him taken care of. Oh, yeah, okay, so I already had him. All right, I sure will. I sure will. Now, I'm not going to promise that I'm going to make it all night. I might have to let you know tomorrow. Spaghetti. Oh, I got the wrong fish selected. No wonder it didn't work. I don't know why that sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't. Oh, gosh, I'm going to die. There we go. Oh, that's not right. That's not... You know, I have the Zelda thing. I should just tear him up. All right, I'm a dead boy. All right, it looks like Virginia is leading blue, as well as New Hampshire. Is it true broken bed in this game solves like 80% of puzzles? This one does. I don't know if it's not. I don't think it's actually called broken. It's called old bed. But you can do a lot with old bed. What's crazy is you can also sleep in old bed and get a little bit of your health back. But if you have this soft bed, you can sleep in it and get all of your health back. So I just got my health back. As well as use them to like mend bridges. It might legitimately be a little OP. See, I don't understand it. Sometime it go boom, sometime it no go boom. I don't know, man. Works for me. Does it have to be on the ground? Is that part of it? I don't know. All right, looks like Kentucky just called it. Kentucky just called it. with 8 more electoral votes for Donald J. Trump. So Trump is now currently at 23 electorals. Harris at 3. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up here and just take this dude out. Like I should have done the last time. Let me turn my power off. I don't want to waste it. There we go. Yes. Georgia's the weird one. Georgia has been blue lately, especially for a southern state. The fact that it's currently leading with 57% towards Trump is actually a little out of the ordinary. Oh, West Virginia. West Virginia just called it. West Virginia just called it. And Kentucky, sorry. So West Virginia is 4 more electorals. So I'm sorry, I missed that. It's still 23 electorals, but I missed it when they did. Virginia has called it for well, it's only 3% reported, so they haven't called it yet, but it's still leading. And then New Hampshire. New Hampshire's usually blue, so most of it is about what you would expect so far, Spaghetti. This is a fun way to approach politics as well, because I don't really talk about it on stream all that much, but to try to like discuss like American politics with a Canadian is an interesting, just in like a way of just like an update. It's an interesting way of discussing politics that I've never experienced before. So that's pretty cool. My friend shared some of their power with me. Well, actually, but it did basically nothing. Whatever. The power has done nearly nothing at all. And that is okay. That is okay. Oh, got some more blue crystals, though. I'll take that. Zelda, let's go back to your world now. You got it, dude. I think I'll be able to close this rift and bring those guys back with that little bit of power up. Yep, there they are. I did it. Me, of all Zora, swallowed up by a rift. My goodness, Drad, don't be so precious now. Thank this Hylian. Who's calling who precious? You with your frilly gills. Boss Drad, what's wrong with my papa? Yeah, what is wrong? Caught in that darkness, swallowed whole, can't breathe. Hey, what's wrong with you? Looks like he's stuck back in there. Then I will unstick him. Alright, let's see if she can do anything about it. Well, way to go, see Zora. So, it works a little bit differently here. Like, there's not necessarily... I mean, you could call Trump the leader of the Red Party, of the or of the Republican Party, because he's a sitting president, but it doesn't work quite the same as it does in your system. But I mean, they run on a particular ticket. They make certain promises. Not every Republican agrees. Not every Democrat agrees with other Democrats. Not every Republican agrees with other Republicans. He should hold to the things that he promised during his campaign run. That's what many Americans are going to be holding him to. Same for Kamala. She would need to make good on promises as best as possible that she made during the campaign trail. That's really what they're going to be held to. Things that are like big ticket issues. So like every Democratic voter seems to say it's mostly about women's rights to their bodies. I would have to imagine that if Trump said he was for that as well, he would have an easier time. He's kind of slandered in the media, but he doesn't have a all too different stance. He's not even technically against abortion. He believes in the exceptions. The exceptions being the case of rape, incest, and life of the mother. So he actually gets in trouble a little bit with really staunch Republicans who are like pro-life no matter what. So but I don't think he's in favor of like a late term kind of abortion plan. Great question, Spaghetti. Next. I think she had changed them like 4 times. Yeah. Yeah, literally in an interview one week, she even talked about how she thought a mandatory buyback plan for guns would be a good plan. And then the very next week, she was in an interview, and she was like, "No, we're not coming after your guns. Let's see. She's something else. We'll just see, though. We will just see." Okay, it looks like North Carolina is leading Democrat. It's leading blue currently. We should know pretty soon. We got 30 more minutes left in my state before voting closes. I'm okay now, thanks to you. Most of the time, she didn't actually talk a lot on campaign trail, though. She told people to go to KamalaHarris.org to read her policies. She wasn't actually able to articulate. In most of the interviews that I watched, she wasn't able to articulate. She mostly ran, from my perspective, most of her talking points were Donald Trump is bad because of this. Not necessarily what she's going to do. How well, the music of the Caesar lures frantic thoughts into the deep calm. Oh. That performance, good as it gets. That performance is as good as it gets. That's what he actually tried to say. Chief Kushara. Chief Kushara. Oh, I think something may have happened. Looks like they don't have any trouble swimming in fresh water either. What's the matter? It's Lord Jabba Jabba. He's in Zora Cove. Uh-oh. Right then, let's go. You know, I should be working, but this has me engaged. What's on your docket? What are you supposed to be doing right now, Spaghetti? Hey, wait for me. Like job? Or like content creation? Like what are you well, that is your job, but like what are you supposed to be walking on? By the way, if you want this to be your chat, let me know. If you don't, I mean, there's probably a limit, but I don't mind you asking questions. You know? It said you saved us. I don't want it to get too crazy because Twitch has stated that they are going to require, like when you talk about politics and things like that, they require you to use the politics tag. And I don't have that on right now, so I don't want to break terms of service. But they did release a tweet today, or at least I saw it today, with some clarifying things. So you can talk about your life experience, and you can talk about, like, you can make comments, but it doesn't need, like, if you don't have the, like, politics tag on, political conversations don't need to be the focus of the stream. But I mean, we're literally in an election right now. I don't mind commenting and talking about it as we go. The focus of the stream is Zelda. You know what I mean? But I especially don't mind you asking questions. Kashara said you saved us. Who are you anyway? I am the robed hero, Zuloda. Zelda, huh? I know I've heard that name. Why would you're literally like, you are on the run right now, Zelda. Why would you tell him your real name? Well, Zelda, I owe you a big thanks. Something, I didn't finish reading it. I need to catch up with Kushara, her big time too. I got this game called Dollmare and supposed to be making a promo for it. Got you. See you around. Dollmare. Is that a scary doll game? That's what I'm context cluing right now. My channel is I fell off mode, but I'll figure it out. I always do. Yes, you do. Well, unfortunately, I think with you being on TikTok, the trends thrive and die pretty fast. So you do a good job of pivoting, but I feel like you have to pivot a lot. I don't grow nearly as fast as you, but I can almost stream whatever I want right now and be kind of the same, but I won't grow as fast. I mean, not whatever I want, obviously, but like I've been playing more games that I'm actually just kind of shifting and trying to play more games that appeal to me because that will allow me to stay in this for the long haul. I've hit 1,000 followers. That's my big goal. I've got creator codes. It's starting to become a little lucrative. I want to like give myself permission to breathe a minute. You know what I mean? Give myself a minute. You work in a factory. I was doing so good on Elden Ring and honestly should have locked into it. But I just had zero motivation to stream after being in 21 times in 2 months. Oh yeah. Dude, you beat it so much. You didn't like Wukong though, right? Wukong was kind of big for a short time. I mean, most people have beat it now and they're done, but like, it was kind of a big deal. What? Let me think about what's trending right now. Black Ops 6. It's a shooter game, but Black Ops 6 is kind of hot for a couple weeks at least. There they go again. Let's go find them. But I just had zero motivation. Yeah, I feel that. See, there's two sides to this, and I'm not doing a good job of this, but I'm on myself about it pretty bad. There's, you know, motivation, and then there's discipline. And a lot of times I don't feel motivated. I want to be transparent though. I actually filmed the B-roll and everything for a video that I was going to do with the Steam Deck, putting Atlas OS on it and like experimenting with that some more and tinkering. I like the tinkering sometimes more than the gaming. And I started the progress and I was filming, and that was my whole plan. I was putting all of it into this video, and then I decided that it was going to require a full reinstall, and it was so much work for something that, when it comes to the end of the day, like using my Steam Deck, I didn't even want to do it. So I was like, this is so much work to put something on my Steam Deck that I'm eventually just going to take right back off because I don't even want to do it. So, yeah, I struggled with that. So I'm having a hard time figuring out what that next proper YouTube video is going to be, you know? I like Elden Ring because the different ways to play, so many weapons. That's fair. That's fair. I felt Wukong was a lot of mashing. I mean, there was some strategy to it, but I think Wukong, personally... What is this plant here?
Whoa.
Oh, that's bubble kelp. I needed a couple of those. Let's buy... I don't remember how many they said I needed. I know where to get it now. I'll come back. I felt like Wukong is like Souls-like on easy mode. I mean, it's still a hard game, don't get me wrong, but like that Souls games kick your butt. Wukong, I feel like, is a good intro to Souls game where you can kind of get used to the hard combat and like unrelenting bosses without having to fully commit to the Souls experience. I did beat it. Yes, I did beat it. The last boss took me... The last boss fight, honestly, is probably a 30-minute fight, but it most certainly took me probably 4 hours. Guess I'm in the wrong spot still. I've thought about playing Lies of P. Have you played it? It was recommended to me by Ghosty. I just don't know if I want to commit yet. I've been going back and trying to play some more things on my backlog also to try to finish them. Also, not gonna lie, I have the streamer curse where if I get low engagement in a game, I don't like. Oh, that's fair. There's some exceptions for me, but like if it's low engagement and I'm not genuinely having a fun time with it, it's done. If I really like, I don't get great engagement with Spyro at this point. I mean, I've played it so many times, you know, it makes sense. So I don't get super great engagement, but it's still my favorite game of all time. So like, I'm not gonna just never ever play it. If that makes sense. So I just play it offline, mostly. Or I'll play it like as a special occasion kind of thing. Learn this thing, gosh darn it. There we go. Valheim has been low engagement, but I had fun with it, so I've been playing that for now. What up, Phobic? Lies of P is really good. Glad you're here, buddy. Alright, Ohio is currently trending red. 56.7% of the vote is red in Ohio. Oh, there's the stamp. I need to do that. Only one stamp left. Where is this thing? What just growled at me? Was that Drad? That was Drad, wasn't it? What's he groaning about? Rampage in Zora Cave. Oh, I have found it. Okay, I got it. We're good. My PC is also just not good enough to stream games like Black Ops 6. Really, I haven't had too much trouble with it. Of course, you know, I think you're at a point where this is where you need to be, Spaghetti. 2 PC setup. It makes things so much easier because your PC, I think, could totally stream Black Ops. Well, you have to remind me of your specs, but I think you could totally stream Black Ops 6 or play Black Ops 6. I just don't know if you can stream it and play it from the same device at the same time. But you get you a good like 4K HD or 4K 60 graphics card internal. Put that in a PC that's not even that expensive. Probably honestly with a 1060 would be fine. And let that be your streaming PC and run your gaming PC into that 4K 60 with 4K pass through for your screen so you can still see all the beauty you want. And stream. That's how my setup works. I stream everything off a stream computer and I game off a gaming computer or a console. And oh man, it helps out with the resource usage. I run too much fun stuff on my stream. I don't think I have enough VRAM in my 3080 because I only have like the 10 gigabyte edition. See, I have a 3080 also. We have the same one. I don't know if mine's even 10 gigs. I'd have to look. Here, I'll do that real quick. Control-Alt-Delete, Task Manager. Performance, GPU. So I've got a 3080. Where's the memory? See, I have the 8 gig. I have the 8 gig 3080. It has no problem playing it. So I'm telling you right now, I know your PC can play it with no problem. But playing it, streaming it, and running all your bots and mods, yeah, you're catching on fire. That's a lot, my man. But to be honest, even still, I have an i9. See, I have an i9 as well. I think we have basically the same build at this point. So you have the 12900K. I have the 12900H. I don't really know why I have as many issues as I do. Oh, I play at 100 FPS. What FPS do you stream at? This is a hot take that I tell everybody. Stream, but on stream it's like 15. That's fine. I stream no more than 30 frames per second to my viewers because you guys aren't the ones playing the game. You don't need more than 30. Most movies are in 24 frames. You know what I mean? And Twitch, I let Twitch set my limit because Twitch 1080p is the highest I can go right now anyway. So my 1060, I do that. I do 1080p at 30 frames, and it's plenty fine for streaming. Been doing 720 because of how bad it's been. Yeah. That's wild. Is that truly 720? Like 720 tall? Because you're streaming vertical also. So, like, is it like 720 in height? Oh, you again, Zelda. Yeah, you can kind of tell we're in real jam here. My son and Chief Kishara, they're both trapped in this cave. Literally, they just copied it and pasted it in a different font. My son wandered off and just came here to find him when the Lord Jabba Jabba stormed in. Literally, it's exactly what we just did in the River Tribe. Is just copy and paste it in a different font. Chief Kishara was nearby. During the confusion, she sensed my son was in the cave. She darted inside to make sure that he was safe. Then, wham, this pile of rubble fell here, smack dab in front of the cave. What am I to do? Don't worry, keep calm. I've got this. Never met a pile of rocks I couldn't move. Yeah, we'll get him out, but it's still the same. It's just backwards, whatever that would be. Yeah, it's flipped, basically. So instead of like 19... Well, this is 1080, but 1920 by 1080, it would be 1080 by 1920. Stream never likes just your game. You're double dutying your graphics card, honestly. It makes sense. Like, you're double dutying. And you're double rendering, because you're rendering at a 720... 720p at a different frame rate at the same time that you're doing whatever 1080 or whatever frame rate you're doing. Sorry, resolution you're doing at 100 frames. You're basically, what I'm saying is your GPU is working kind of hard. If you've got an older computer or like a little side gig, like I took my old gaming computer and made it become my new stream computer, and then I upgraded to my gaming computer, which is actually a laptop. I have the mobile version, but I needed the mobility. And so if you've got like another build or something like hanging around, I've been pushing streamers to do this. I've talked to a couple of people from Reach Conference. Everybody that does a 2PC setup, their life is just so much simpler. Jake does a 2PC setup. Aki, Pre's about to start doing one. Papa Tsunami is a 2PC setup. I'm a 2PC setup. It's just, it's so much easier. See, I could go buy a 4080 right now, but I feel like this close to the 5,000, I just got to wait. Yeah. Well, dude, weigh out your odds, depending on how much that 4080 or that 5,000 is, because your 3080 is going to be good for a very, very capable, based on what games look like right now, for a long time. You heed my words. You might get more mileage for less money in like a little pre-built gaming PC that's not super strong, like 1080p, 140 frame capability. A little gaming PC that you don't ever plan to use for gaming, just to handle all your stream stuff. And then get yourself your mouse and a little wireless mouse for your gaming PC. I have two mouse to my right, and then a keyboard. And then I've got, for the gaming PC that's over there, I've got just one of the little cheap Bluetooth keyboards. It's my wife's, so it's pink, but that with me so I can control it if I need to. I've got a monitor from the streaming PC right here where I read chat and do all of that. And then I've got my gaming PC and my gaming monitor. So you might get more mileage out of just splitting it up and getting 2 PCs. Because those graphic cards are stupid high. They're going to be scalped immediately once they come out of the gate. But you could get a decent computer for like $500 to $700. Much cheaper, and probably take a lot of the weight off of your setup right now. Get a lot more mileage out of that 3080 until the 5000 cards come down in price a little bit. He's not going to hear a word until he moves these rocks. Maybe he'll listen to us if we get the rescue done first. Alright, how am I going to do this? Well, that's fine, but maybe I can use this little guy? He's probably not going to budge. Maybe a better idea to look for another way inside. Alright. Oh, there's one right there. Easy. Like a cheap AMD build for a second PC. Yeah, because depending on where you're streaming to, like how... Whatever your max output is, you need to plan, like output for stream is, you need to plan for that. But for example, Twitch is my bread and butter. Currently, Twitch only allows up to 1080p footage. So my 1060 and an Intel i7 that I have in my old gaming PC is more than enough for the very best that Twitch will allow me to stream to. It's good enough that I am currently streaming to 2 places at once right now with no issues, with separate encoding settings. So it's actually re-encoding both ways. So yeah, if 1080p is the highest you're gonna go, or even 4K, get like a little, I think a 1060 would be fine, but maybe get like a 20 series card or something if you really want it to be great. But I think something like a 1060 or 1070, 1080, and like an i7, an i5 might be fine, but like an i7, and let that run like all your stream stuff, your OBS, run stuff in through a capture card from your gaming PC. Let it run your Stream Deck if you use one, any bot stuff that you run. Let it run everything. Let it run everything, Let it run Discord when you're in Discord calls. Let it do everything. I think you'll get a lot of mileage that way. And you don't have to, but like do what I'm saying. But I bet you that cheap AMD PC or something is going to be much more cost effective for what you're doing than your current, than buying a 4080 or a 5000 series card. Ooh, I want that thing. I must kill it. I want the anglerfish. Why is he so strong? Say, if those don't kill him, I got my back up. I'm saying, should have him now. That dude was strong. And he's got a little light on his head. Oh, last line. There we go. He's got a little light on his head. Actually, this guy might illuminate too. He did not illuminate last time. Yeah, he's got a little light on his head, so he's like a lamp, basically. I know I definitely want a 5,000 series, but I also need a solution now because even Valheim plays like 40 to 50. This would be a solution that would work for you now and buy you time, get more and more, like you'll get more and more mileage out of your 3080 until the cost of that 5,000 series card comes down. Like get it on like Black Friday or something. You know, it buys you time. You don't have to get it immediately. And then once you do, if you do well enough, then take your 3080 out of your gaming PC, put that over in your streaming PC, and play, and then put your 5,000 series in your gaming PC. And now your streaming PC just got a lot better, you know? Then you're set probably for the next 4 to 5 years. Maybe longer, but you know, content creation, make it go quick. I bet you have no trouble when you're not streaming. I bet you get great frame rates. See, there's things that are easier whenever you're playing with like with game capture or something like that, or window capture. But I'm the way I'm doing it currently, I'm you know, I do have to deal with a capture card, but it's really not that bad. It's really not. I even found a way to use one webcam on both, or like the camera that you're looking at me on right now. I found a way to use it to work on both computers at the same time. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Help is surely on the way. You promise? You, the Highland, did you truly manage to swim through all those monsters to reach us? Yes, quite the capable one, aren't you? Yeah, like Valheim is 240 FPS off stream. Yeah, it's 100% doing both at the same time is what's killing you. Just having OBS open, though, dips me a whole lot. Do you have a lot of stuff that is, like, in the background that's maybe hidden but not actually deleted? Because I learned from Jate Live that even if it's not showing, if it's hidden, it still takes up resources. That's something that I learned. So, like, that's something that I have to, like, clear out myself because I still have, like, all this Reach 5K stuff and things like that, and, like, this stopwatch thing that I don't need, I'm going to delete. That takes up resources in the background. Or, like, I have this wheel. Don't need that, you know, anymore. Just look in your sources and see if there's anything hidden, like, that's there that, like what I just did. Like, I have this wheel that in this browser. I don't use that browser thing for anything. I don't need it there. I'm gonna delete it. And yes, I've got this wheel that's just like it's pulling that browser information down, even though I'm not currently using it. So don't need that. Boom, deleted. You know what I mean? I got this post pony video.
Yeah. Yeah, should be
I'm not using that.
For dinner as soon as I'm done with this hike. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, like literally.
Which is a hilarious video.
Hey, I gotta call you right back. Creep Pony?
Yeah, this is a funny
heard
video.
that name in a very long time.
You get the idea. Oh yeah, just the eye. Hi, I delete the ones I don't need. Yeah, if you only keep the ones you're actually using, because even the ones that are hidden or on other scenes that you don't use, they do use resources. I didn't know that until Jate was having, like, basically his computer catching on fire. All right, it looks like Ohio is leading blue, Virginia, North Carolina, New Hampshire, and then Vermont has called it. Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia have called it for red. Georgia is leading heavy red. I'm surprised. And Atlanta will be the difference maker there. But currently that puts former President Trump with 23 electoral votes. And with a potential Senate majority, GOP has already got 40. They now have 40 sitting members. So, keeping you guys updated on that. I can't take the child into those waters. We need another means of escape. Alright, well, let's make one. There's the exit, but it's blocked by a pile of rocks. I can't push it or pull it. I can do it. I never got up here. Wow. Yes, you will. Come on. I'm sorry to ask, Kylie, but is there anything you can do to help? Yes, I can help. Just stop talking to me and let me get started. easy enough. That should do it. Oh, the rocks. Yeah, I know. I'm basically swole. Whoa. Okay. Mississippi and Alabama just called it. I looked over. So Mississippi has called it. Oh, we got some other things coming in. It looks like Texas. That's surprising. Wow, that's crazy. Texas and Oklahoma. I've also called it, as well as Tennessee and Kentucky. So, okay, no, Kentucky was already there. Tennessee calls it 11 electoral votes for former President Trump. Mississippi calls it with 6 electoral votes for former President Trump. Alabama calls it for 9 electoral votes for former President Trump. South Carolina calls it for red. I'm saying too many words. North Carolina calls it for blue. Pennsylvania, big blue turnout, calls it for blue. I'm just going to go down the list. Okay. Vermont calls it for blue. New Hampshire, leading blue. Massachusetts, blue. Connecticut, they're calling it blue. Pennsylvania, leading blue. It's not actually called blue yet. Ohio, leading blue. Maryland and there we go. Maryland and Rhode Island called blue. Massachusetts called blue. Let's see. Connecticut called blue. Maryland, I already said, I think, called blue. New Jersey, leading blue. All right, now let's get into the reds. Indiana, everyone I called here has called it. Indiana, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Oklahoma called it red. Georgia, leading red. Tennessee, is it called yet? It's 8% reporting. Not Tennessee, sorry. Texas, leading blue. That's surprising. That puts 35 electoral votes for Kamala Harris, 95 electoral votes so far for Donald Trump. Yes. Yeah, well, West Virginia is a toss-up, but everything that's typically blue is blue. Georgia sometimes is blue, and it's currently leaning red, so that one's weird. Texas is usually red, and it's blue, and that's 40 electoral votes. So that one's a little surprising, but only 8% is reported. So there's still a long way to go for that state. Of course, that's interesting because Texas, as you know, is right along the Mexican border. So that's interesting. Yeah, they are, Spaghetti. But an issue that we have that sometimes happens here is whether or not everybody that's voting is a citizen. And, yep. That sounds familiar. Well, you have my thanks. You got it. Oh, I need to check the Senate as well. Senate, 34 Democrat, 43 GOP. It looks like we're going to go towards a Republican majority, possibly. House is looking 18 Dem, 35 GOP. Not everything is reported still yet for that. Governor, I don't care about the ballot measures. Okay. All right, got to keep an eye on that. We should know by 8 p.m. Central on Louisiana, about 7:30 in Arkansas. So we should have a pretty good number by the end of stream. We should have a pretty good idea. Let's get in there and save your kid. Yes, please. My son, you're safe. What a relief. Stride, what are you doing here? Just paying you back for saving my friend. What, Zelda? When did you get here? I'm telling you, you just need to listen to me. You're all right, son. Look, we can easily go outside now. You're safe, child. There's nothing to be afraid of. The poor kid's frozen to the fence. Too scared for words. What's this supposed to do? Make him feel courageous? How's that? Wow, much better. Thank you. My state does require it, Spaghetti. So this is a hot take. This isn't a hot take. This is a warm take. I've tried to... So the argument is that it's racist, but I don't think so. The only thing... I've tried to put my mind on the other side of the aisle here to understand why you wouldn't require ID. The only reason I can find where it makes sense to genuinely not require voter identification is if you are trying to encourage falsifying voting. There's why else? Like, what other reason could there be that actually makes sense other than we want people who aren't supposed to be able to vote? What other reason? But yeah, it's split. My state does require it. Many states in the U.S. do not. Yeah, River Zora music is pure omp. It'll get anyone's fins back in fighting form. Your sound was superior. I'll admit it, Drad. What a performance! That performance was magnificent. Who could have guessed that your music could help one of my people? Don't forget, you helped one of mine too, just for paying a debt. I didn't get a chance to say it, but the way you played was great. An honor to hear it. My GPU uses 12% GPU usage, just default on boot up, by the way. Bro, what is going on with Windows? Do you have a lot of stuff running? Like, if you do Control-Alt-Delete and then bring up Task Manager, do you have tons of stuff just running in the background all the time, eating up that wait, you said GPU, not CPU, my bad. That still feels like a lot. What all you got going on? Well, you know, it was nothing really. This is kind of awkward, isn't it? We've never traded compliments. Every now and then, Drad. How about we put our squabbles aside and try to help each other out? I was about to say the same thing. Look, now they're friends. We did it. We did it! Look at us go. Then we're agreed, and when you and I work together, we're a strong tide that lifts all. Looking at it now, when I run my replay buffer, a virtual cam, it's 37% GPU usage, only 1.9 CPU. You're barely using that CPU. Why is it using so much? That's so weird, man. What's that? You need us to perform at Lord Jabba Jabba's den? Your name is Zelda, yes? We're indebted to you, but we must focus on finding Lord Jabba Jabba. Zelda might have the right idea, though, going to his den. Oh, really? I saw Lord Jabba Jabba swim back north while you were stuck in here. Could be that he's gotten tired after all his rampage and gone back to his den. That would make sense. Lord Jabba Jabba rarely moves around this much. We will grant your request, Zelda. Let's be on our way immediately. We will meet you at Lord Jabba Jabba's den. Sounds good. Maybe something's going on with your encoding settings. This is me spitfiring, Spaghetti. I'm not entirely sure. But maybe there's something in your encoding settings, like, I don't know what it would be. But, you know, if you're encoding maybe not H.264 or MP4, you're encoding in a different format, maybe that's it. I'm really not sure, man. I am certain that it's using a lot of resources, though. Alright, Texas is now leading red. That makes a little more sense with 16% reporting. Thing is, would encoder only be when I actually stream? I don't even use OBS to stream. I just use it for the virtual camera. Well, you are encoding when you're creating a virtual camera. You know, it's encoding the video. So it is encoding, because encoding doesn't mean broadcasting or uploading. It means taking all the elements that you have layered into your scene and encoding that or turning that into a video output. And in this case, it's a video output that you're sending as a webcam to whatever source you're using it for. So and if you're only using it for virtual camera, why are you why do you need a replay buffer as well on it? Because that does increase, I think that just increases, it increases a little bit of encoding processing power, and then it takes up a little bit of storage. Like it has to allocate a certain amount of storage for it to revolve on. I just changed it to X. Nope. I wouldn't, well, try it, but I wouldn't recommend X264. Our friend Banana Hannah is a streamer that was here with us, and when she was streaming X264, now this was on Twitch though, it wouldn't actually play on Twitch. You would go to her stream and it would say that the video encoding failed unless you brought it down to like 170p. I recommend H as in, or H for the, you Brits and Australians, H.264. I would recommend H as in hat, not X as in xylophone. I stream NVEC on actual TikTok live studio. NVEC is definitely, that uses your GPU encoding for it. You could do software encoding since you've got so much CPU overhead. Spaghetti on OBS, you could free up your GPU by doing software encoding. Since it's just your camera on OBS, that'll use your CPU to do it. H as in hat .264 software encoding. I'd go into my settings. This is all off the top of my head. I'd go into my settings to make sure I'm telling you the right thing, but I can't open those and drop down the menu while I'm live. What up, Chemisphere? Hope you're doing so good. Lord Jabu Jabu did return here. You've got to get through this door, right? We normally perform here to open the way, but it's not so simple now. One of the altars upon which we perform is broken, likely by Lord Jabba Jabba. We can't play together until it's repaired. Are you serious? You can't just stand next to it and play? Whatever. And both have rubble on them. We'll have to get the altars ready for us, but how? We'll make a copy of one altar and clean them off and then duplicate that altar on the other side. First things first, I suppose clearing the rubble seems to be the easy part. Let's do it. I got it. That kind of works, I guess. Oh, it looks like we're actually just going to piece it back together. Okay, I'm fine with that. Where the rest at? It's down here. Oh gosh, that's not what I meant to do. It's all good. I want to dive. Easy peasy. Wait, what one? H? Yeah, H. H is in hat. Not X is in xylophone. Replay for clips. I'll get ready for now. That's gonna... So H.264 is MP4 formatting. That's what that is. It's MP4 encoding. Or that'll be the video format. And then I would recommend switching to software encoding. Well, try it. I don't know if I recommend it. This is an experiment. Check out doing software encoding because that will use your CPU to encode the video since it's just a camera and free up space on your GPU. There, I subbed, LOL. Sorry, I didn't realize. It didn't even play the thing. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for subbing, though. Oh, I think it only plays the same if you say share. I understand now. Anyway, software encoding. That will make CPU happen. Or that'll use CPU for it. There it is! There it is! Welcome back, Spaghetti, to the National Guard. So glad. Yeah, Prime is funky like that. You have to share it to get it to play the thing if you sub with Prime. But I don't. It's almost like they put a stigma around it. I think subbing with Prime is one of the smartest things you can do because you don't have to pay anything. You know, like if you guys have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month to whatever creator you want. It doesn't cost you anything. Gets you all the sub benefits and it benefits the creator. But yeah, I would give that a shot. Do software encoding at H as in hat 264 and see if that helps you.
Oh.
All right, let's play this music. See what happens. Oh, this is extra. This is extra. That's beautiful. It was very gorgeous to me. The way they played at Crossflows Plaza wasn't anything like that. Why'd it sound so different? Playing in time with each other. Who knew that'd be so fun? Kashara, you were fantastic. Oh, well, you weren't half bad either, Drad. Playing in time with each other. I don't get it. They played together last time, too. What changed now? But they seem pretty happy. Well, it was more than just not playing in time with each other earlier. They were in the same key. They played over each other. It was bad. Drad, I'd like to apologize. I behaved terribly. I hope you can forgive me. Kushara! I feel the same. Sorry for everything. We didn't mean to hold you up, Zelda. The door is now open. We'd never have gotten this far without you. We owe you big time. Let's go see the Lord. Let's go in to see Lord Jabu Jabu. Yes, together. Good. I think I'm gonna need their backup, honestly. Yep, this is about to be a fight. Lord Jabu Jabu, we ask that you return our friends to us, please. Our friends are very dear to us. Oh, I have an idea. I bet we get in a better mood if we perform like we did earlier. Then let's play our best. Right. Alright, time to get crazy. Let's beat him up. He's still angry. That doesn't make sense. Something's a little off here. A little. Things have been a lot off ever since he started acting wild. The way that big fish looks, Zelda, it's got to be another imposter from a rift. An imposter? Huh. How do you... Now that you mention it, it would explain everything. Who said anything about an imposter? The round thing next to Zelda thinks that. Oh, right. Drad has been in a rift, so he can see me now. I have no idea who you're talking about, but, well, I'll take your word for it. Let's show this fake fish you can't mess with the Zora. And I bet giving it a good thumping will fix all our problems, too. Alright, let's try it. Fine plan, Dread. Let's all dive in on them. Alright, we're right behind you. Get in the water and help! Thank you, Angie. Aw, see, I knew that was going to happen. They're going to be no use to me at all. That's alright. I can make an entrance into the rift directly behind that big fish, but not until that creature is out of the way. Oh my gosh, Angie, thank you for the show Love Ones. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, friend. Wouldn't it be great if these guys would attack him? Oh, I know what to do. I need to let him suck up a bomb fish. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, now we're talking. Whip that fish. Let's go. Can I not eat that? Whatever. That's annoying. Equally annoying. Let's go! Thank you, Angie. Oh my gosh, this is annoying as heck. Let's let these guys do some things. That's right. Suck that thing up and go boom again. That's right. Whip that fish again. Got him. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it around these parts. That's how we do it around these parts, Spaghetti. I think it would be worth doing a fresh install of OBS. I think a lot of plugins I used once. I got a lot of plugins I used. It wouldn't hurt. If you don't need any of those plugins or anything before, if you're only using it for virtual camera anyway, what's it gonna hurt, you know? Just I would recommend completely uninstalling it. Don't just like repair it, and have it delete all files as well, and then reinstall it. That way you actually clear it out. You don't just get a carbon copy of the same thing whenever you reinstall it. I'm so sorry. Sorry for all of this. I'm sorry too, Ragma. All this because you leapt to my defense.
Oh.
Seeing you safe brings me great joy. Think nothing of it. Oh man, this isn't actually the song in the game. This is my playlist playing in the background, but it's kind of perfect for this. Hey boss, looks like you and Kushara patched things up. Boy, you missed a lot, didn't you? We ended up helping each other out. Man, this election's giving me anxiety. All right, Missouri is leaning red. Kansas is leaning blue, but only 7% is reported. 30% of Texas is reported. Yeah, 130 if he gets Texas. Scary, man. Can you tell me your OBS GPU usage? Yeah, actually I can. 1 second. I can do that. Let me just get because, you know, I'm a 2 PC setup, so. It opened it up on the other screen. It's bouncing between 32 and 36% currently, with 5 gigs of memory being used. And OBS specifically, that's total. I'm sorry, I lied to you. OBS specifically for GPU. Why is it not telling me this here? It's using 19% of my CPU, but it's not telling me my GPU usage. See, let's see. Here, it would be a task manager, then right click to view GPU. Oh, you right click on it under processes? Expand. Oh, that didn't do it. I don't see. Of course, this is Windows 10. My streaming one is. Memory, disk, network, provide feedback. Nope. Here we try performance and right click on it. That's not what I want. That's not right. Right click where it says CPU and processes. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. That's way more interesting to me than anything else I have. All right, it is currently using 33 to 34%. Now, bear in mind also that I am currently live in 2 places, one horizontal, one vertical. It's encoding both. So that seems kind of high, but it's not. I'm live in 2 places with different encoding settings for each one. Hey Cameron, what's up, buddy? Yes, delightful how fortunate that we have gulped down by Lord Jabu Jabu. Alright, let's go into this riff and figure everything out. Hopefully that was encouraging or helpful to you, Spaghetti. But hold on, will you save me, Zelda? Can you rescue Lord Jabu Jabu? Yes, I can! Let's go save this big old fish. It was really helpful. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. You helped me. I didn't realize I could get GPU usage there, so you taught me something. Let's go inside of this riff. Alright, we're in the waters. I can get in this jar. Or I can bust it for an apple. An apple. Let's find this guy. Yeah, I'll take that. Huh. Oh gosh, okay. This is gonna be a challenge. Let's bring out our handy dandy bed. That's what I need, but I need it to go the other way. That's not what I want. Boom, that's what I needed. Handy dandy bed. Look at that. We did it. Nothing like the handy dandy bed. Ooh. What do you mean learn? I can learn a water block? Okay, that might end up being the most goated thing ever. That's gonna be pretty goated. Let's get rid of these guys. That's right, take care of those guys. That's just crazy. That is wild that I literally can create my own pathway. Well, that's wild. That feels like an illegal move, you know what I mean? That feels like an illegal move. That's awesome. You know, I might better just keep the water and just do this. And I still kept it full, so we're all good. Tell you what, let's get really, really rested quickly. Let's get our hearts back up. All right, 49 electorals for Harris currently, 101 for Trump. currently. Florida is 91% reported, so it's, I think it's big enough that they're calling it. Yep. Let's see. It's called Georgia, man. That one's tight. 52% reported so far. Georgia is very tight right now. Texas is tight, but not as tight. North Dakota only has 1% reported, but it's not tight at all yet. Guess who's back? Toby Cat. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing so good, my friend. Huh. I suppose this is the correct route for this. Oh yeah, and just jump on it like that. Easy enough. Nailed it. I can't actually believe that's this easy. Alright, I need to get these electrical boys out my face. Works for me. Oh gosh, Zelda, you almost ended it all. You almost ended it all, Zelda. Oh, what's that over there? That looks intriguing. So you're right, though. Turning off the replay buffer saves me 15% usage of my GPU. Did you happen to try software encoding instead of doing whatever the word I'm trying to say in my mouth, instead of doing hardware encoding for OBS? Yeah, look at that. That's pro gaming right there. But it doesn't seem to amount. Oh, gosh! We're good, we're good, we're good. Meant to do that. Yep. Switch between both and I notice the GPU usage difference. Okay, cool. Oh, gosh! We learned something today, friends. We learned that you can't do that. Why did I fall? Let's try this instead. Can I put a block of water on top of something? Yes, I can. Well, that's immensely useful. The water, honestly, is super goated. But I had it on the 1H.264 before we started talking about this regardless. Yeah, that's MP4. That would be, I mean, it might not matter on OBS for you since you're only using it for virtual camera, but I know X264 really gave Banana Hannah a hard time. Like, it messed everything up for her, poor thing. Alright, we're going back up. Don't know, gosh, don't know how yet, though. There we go. Oh, I can use the trees. Duh. I'll just use the trees. Like the Lorax or something. There he is. That big old juggernaut of a fish. Come here and fight me. let's rest. I speak for the trees. That was a solid movie. It's a solid book, too, but that's a solid movie, man. Solid movie. There, I said it. Who is that? This is one of the people we're looking for, I guess. He'll be restored to normal once we take care of this rift. Let's do it. Well, Spiety, I'm glad that could help you. I hope it keeps helping you. And if you still need the replay buffer, maybe you could shorten the amount of time. You know? I turned down my bitrate and now it's reading at 6%. Cool, yeah, if you don't need the bitrate that high, why do it, you know? Well, poop nuggets. I just fell into the floor. Don't you hate when this happens? I know I do. Yeah, I'm fine. I landed in water. Nope, sure can't fly. Hey, you want to be great? You better be hydrating. That was my last sip of game fuel. Man, that's good. Too bad that doesn't just make it drain. That would have been great. Had it at 65, now 4,000. And all you're doing is, all you're doing is encode or sending virtual camera with it, right? Turn it up to a crazy amount and see how it affects things. So if you're only using virtual camera, and if it's only 720p, dude, I'd do like 3,000. Like, I might even go as low as like 2,600. It's a shrimp. Okay, it's a mean shrimp. He wants to eat me. He wants my gumdrop buttons. Oh, gosh. Let me move. Thank you. Well, hope I don't make any wrong decisions. I made a wrong decision. Well, the race is on, and here comes Pride in the left reach. Heartache coming to the inside. Zelda girl, you better run. I'm glad I got those slippers. It would be over with if I didn't have those slippers. Look at there. They thought they could stop me, but it's over with. Once again, would bitrate even matter if I actually use OBS for the virtual cam? I mean, not really, I would think. Unless OBS is doing something wonky in the background anyway. But I would think not. Of course, you could be encoding a video with a particular bitrate. I guess it is possible. My thoughts, though, are you likely don't really need it all that high for virtual camera. So why leave it, you know? All right, some of the northeastern states are starting to confirm, but we also are seeing a lot more red on here. Georgia is 52% reported. North Carolina is 20% reported, and they have started leading red. Virginia is also leading red currently by 0.3%. Holy smoke. Let me put this into perspective for you guys. In Virginia, 943,000 people, almost 944,000 people have voted blue. 951,000 people have voted red. Very, very close. Very, very close there. What we got up here? Michigan is leaning blue with 7% reported. 1% reported in North Dakota leaning red. How far back is your replay buffer going? Off is 3.8. Yeah, that's staying off. 30. Oh, only 30 seconds? Dude, I thought we had just found the fix. I thought you were going to tell me that you were, like, you know, replay buffering for the last, like 30 minutes. Not 30 seconds. That's ridiculous. There are better apps that can do that for you. You know? Shoot, the replay feature built into Steam might do better. There's a lot to this dungeon. Let me go ahead and let you guys know also, when it comes to Zelda, I hate doing the dungeons. They are by far my least favorite. I don't like dungeons. This virtual cam only adds 3%, so I think we found the issue. I think you did. I think you found your problem, bud. I hope that that improves your quality of life tenfold. Still think a 2 PC setup is goated. But what is a piranha plant doing down here? Biodeku Baba Echo. Wow. The names in this game, man, are just unprecedented. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, barely missed that. I hate dungeons. Has to be and it doesn't have to be an expensive conversation. That's what I like about it. Like, I mean, it's just like having two buddies doing the same job. You know, you can be Arnold Schwarzenegger, or you can be two regular guys, and you can lift the same amount of weight, you know? You don't need this amazing powerhouse if you've got a buddy, and you've got plenty. I mean, I know from experience, because my setup right now is an i9-12900H, so it's very similar to what you got, with a 3080 graphics card with less dedicated VRAM, and then I've got a separate PC with an i7 and a 1060 mobile, and those two things together are working great. They're doing just fine. So, if it works, thank you for the hype, Angie. If it works for me, and our setup is that similar at this point, I feel confident it's going to work for you. And I'm happy with my 3080. I'm probably going to skip the 5000 series card. My 3080 has done everything I want it to, moving, like, so far. I'm immensely happy with it. I have no problem at all. Where's my little fire dude? So I gotta drain this. This is gonna be difficult. Oh, maybe not. I feel like this is probably gonna have to be in this corner. But there he goes. Boom. I'd say this is good progress, friends. Oh, got some grapes of wrath. Floor am I even on? Man, there's so much here. Okay, I didn't do anything. Let's hit this button. Oh yeah, hit the blue water trough. I'll say that's a start. I hope I don't have to leave something on that. Beautiful. Let's go do the other side. Yeah, this one's not too bad. I think I'm getting my groove with Zelda games. I'm getting there. Think I'm in the groove. Tell you what. That'll work. I don't want to deal with you, little guy. That's what No! I hit the wrong button. Honestly, let's try him. Yep, works for me. Another one? Really? Yeah, come over here. I'm going to tear you up. Okay, so you actually do kind of have to let him, like, chew it, but that's fine. You think Ray Sunshine would be okay with you getting a second computer? Or what should be like spaghetti? You know we gotta feed the kids. Works for me. I might get another one of these things. I don't need one tonight, but dang it, they're good. I'm gonna be up late tonight watching the election anyway. Who am I even kidding? I'm gonna be up watching the election. I want that shark. All right, a highly effective individual. I want that shark. And I'm gonna get him. Say, I'm learning that freaking shark. Election update. Currently, I mean, there's still a lot that's happening in like Colorado and New Mexico. A large portion of like the Midwest are still voting, but a lot is. If I wasn't on the Switch, I'd just drag it over here and show you. But currently, Harris sits with 71 electoral votes, and Donald Trump currently is holding 101 electoral votes. You need 270 to win. You need 270 to win. All right, this is a bad dude, this little guy. That shark is a bad mamma jamma. I'll let my shark tear him up now. I'm guessing who's in the lead really don't matter at the moment. Well, I mean, if one of them hits 270 before it's all done, they win. It won't even matter because that's the majority. Like 270 is majority electoral, so it doesn't matter. But right now, you know, neither of them are even halfway there. And there's still a lot to go. Like for example, right now, 52% of Texas has reported. Donald Trump leads with 52.7% of the vote. If they report, like if Texas reports red and it's done, that'll put Trump at 141. If nothing else changes, if just Texas joins in, that's 141 electoral. Let's see, that's Georgia is 62% done. And it looks like Donald Trump is going to get the win there, but I mean, there's still a lot to figure out in the key race there. North Carolina has 16 electorals. Donald Trump is leading by 53.1% of the vote, but they've only done 24% of their only 24% of the state is reported so far. 44% of Virginia is reported, and that's 49.6% of the vote versus 48.8% of the vote with Kamala. They are literally less than 20,000 votes apart. So Virginia could go either way right now, and that's 13 electorals. So, like, it's still a young game, you know? It's still a young man's game right now. Okay, that water block, goated as heck. Frick nuggets. I have to let old boy tear that thing up. I guess I need to make a bed and sleep in it. Huh. Alright. Oh, I see something over here. Let's see. I'm going to let these sharks fight. And then I'm going to handle this. Oh, they literally killed each other. Interesting. Yeah, the water block. Water block might be the new king, Spaghetti. It's pretty goated. At least in these Zora domains. It's pretty goated. $50 rupees. Yep, that does make me happy. How did you guess, game? How did you guess? Gonna put that right there and let him eat that thing. I don't actually think it's gonna work. Hold snap, hold on. Hold on a second. I can come up here. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have done it. Put him there. Eat the fly. Oh gosh. I'm missing stuff, man. Like, where does that go? Guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have too much trouble with this. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Eat the thing, dude! All right, fine. We're changing the game. All right, blow up better. There we go. That should time out this time. All right, and my sharks should make real short work of these guys. Frick nuggets, quit. There we go. Yeah, he should make pretty... Oh, crap. He should make pretty short work of him. Yep. As much fun as I'm having, I really have to call it here. Good night, Webby. Good night, Spaghetti. I'll hit you up tomorrow, bud. Expect a DM from me. Of course, you may, at that point, you may have already heard. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know how the election's going. Tell, before you go, if you're still here, tell Ray Sunshine I said hello. Haven't chatted with her in a little while. Hope she's doing good. All right, red is done. Now we need green, turquoise, and purple. And I'm pretty sure purple is just the one right here in the middle. Guys, I'm gonna try to beat this, but y'all know how I am with these dungeons. They take a while. We're getting close to the end of stream, so it's hard. Maybe I should call it there. Let's go ahead and do purple. I was gonna do purple last, but we might as well, right? Oh, I guess we had to do that much. All right, I'm going to call it there, friends. I'm going to call it there. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Let's see who we can raid into tonight. That would be Fantabuloso. Let's see who we can raid into. All you guys got to do is copy and paste it. You know the drill. Let's find somebody real quick. We are going to go see Aki's actually playing the same thing that I'm playing. But I would like to go see my buddy. I'd like to go see my buddy Kaito. I met him at Reach Conference. I haven't had an opportunity to really raid into him. Really cool dude. I played Magic the Gathering with him and Lamberto. It's just a good guy. It'd mean a lot to me if you guys would consider helping me raid into him. I don't think there's that many of us here right now. But, you know, every little bit counts. I'd love it if we can give him some love. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I do genuinely appreciate it. And I will catch you all very, very soon. Let's go see our buddy. I'm going to hit that start raid. Make sure you get that Webby raid, having a Gourd Time pumpkin patch copied and pasted so that we are ready to roll. And I'm going to make sure that I've got my audio set to a reasonable amount. 3 of us are ready. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll do this. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Catch you on Friday. Boy, we're playing Fortnite. It's gonna be a good time. See you.
Rapid pumpkin on the rise, streaming joy you can't disguise. Every game and every prize lights up smiles in our eyes. Playing hard and shouting loud, Webby draws a crazy crowd. With each click and every shout, every day the fun is found. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming live can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Late night streams and morning grinds keeps the laughter in our minds. Ton of fun, just feel the vibes. Every moment, pure delight. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming live can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming live can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Late night streams and morning grinds keeps the laughter in our minds. Ton of fun, just feel the vibes. Every moment, pure delight. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming live can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Pumpkin vibes so electrifying, keeps the spirits always flying. Every moment so inviting, Webby pumpkin never tiring.